So what we're going to go over today is how to use Remarkable's QR codes to kind of simplify your stock reordering. So right now, I'm not sure if you've been down to the prefab shop or not, um, but as you can see here, Dave Kearney downstairs has already started using this for his own restocking purposes. So if you want, a step-by-step guide on how to do this, or you want to see in person first, come down to the prefab shop. Um, me or him would be gladly able to show you how this works. But right now he just has some blue bins with some of his basic most used tools and stock lists. So this is what we're doing already downstairs. So I'm just going to show you on the web version how this would work. This is generally going to be used for your your leads or your apprentices to generate lists of material for you so that you don't have to read handwritten scratch anymore, go do it yourselves. They can provide you counts, quantities, and something you can immediately import into or pretty much immediately send out for purchase from Remarkable. So the first thing is getting those QR codes. So inside every product in Remarkable, I go into anyone here, there is a little sticker here that says print QR code, and this will just bring you to the generic material number of the Remarkable item here, the 1/2-inch conduit. If you want these stickers, we can have Dave Kearney in the prefab shop mass print out a bunch of these stickers for you, that the same ones we put on our in-wall boxes. So you don't have to do that, and then you can just slap it onto anything or anywhere in your job site. So if you're looking for specific materials, just send us a list that I can show you how to do later, and we can print out all those QR codes for you. But generally, this is how we're going to be using it. So when you're in your project here, I'm going to go through this first with what lists are. So lists are a very fast way of generating a material order for you to purchase. So the way I would create a list in Remarkable is if I was just creating, let's say, a list for tomorrow's work. I wanted to add in some EMT. I wanted to add in some couplings. Right. And this is how you would manually do it if you just got like a regular stock order or a handwritten list. So this is tomorrow's work. I would save this to a list as new. This is going to be tomorrow's work. And what that does is underneath your project here, under your list, it now has a list of tomorrow's work and all the materials here. That's generally how lists work. What we're doing now with the QR code is making it so that your apprentices or your second is creating this type of list for you by just using that QR code scanner along with your typical purchase items. So what that's going to look like, it's very straightforward, is all you have to do is have your apprentice in the materials tab here, and then over underneath cart, and this, you're going to see this 3 little buttons. All you're going to do is just hit scan here. And what this does, I'm just going to hit allow time. Right, see me? So it's going to come down. It's going to scan this QR code and get it. Science camera's not that great. Yeah, I don't think this camera will be able to do it. It's not high quality enough. But generally, if you hit that and you hit just the scan QR code, it's going to bring up your phone's camera and you just scan it once, and it's going to do the same thing of just adding in, let's say, your coupling for you. See. More or less, it's just going to do this. It's just going to add a blank coupling to your cart or whatever QR code you scan, and all your apprentice has to do is just type in how many to replace. Once they add in or scan in all the material that they need, all they're going to do is just hit save to list as new. And this is the stock reorder. And what's tomorrow's date? 7/24/25. All right. So your apprentice has done this at the end of the day. You come in the next morning. You now have a whole stock reorder list here of what the apprentice has told you need to buy. You just hit add to cart, how many copies you like of it. So if you multiply this by 2, it'll give you 200, or 1 will give you just 100. And you hit add. You can either mark the list as complete or incomplete. If you mark it complete, it's just going to remove it from your list to order from. If you hit no, it'll keep the list there. So I'm just going to hit mark as complete. And there you go. You have your entire cart of materials that your apprentice has put together. No typing in or trying to search stuff in Remarkable anymore. It's already there based on the QR code scanning for your stock purchases. As you can see, that list got removed from my order log here. I can also add multiple orders here. So if you have multiple different apprentices doing different stock takeoffs or different parts of the project, you can have all your orders added to one entire purchase cart here. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
Does anyone have any questions so far on this? Okay, perfect. Generally with the stock reordering, I just have to know like who you would want to be able to edit material and if they're able to purchase it or not. So I don't have every single apprentice loaded into the software yet. But if you wanted specific people on your jobs to be able to do this, and if they have purchasing power or not, just please let me know and I can add them to Remarkable so that they're able to do this for you. Additionally, you can do this yourselves if you're on small projects, so you don't have to, have someone else do it as well. This also works for tools or prefab items. So say you would, want to continue to always order strut cuts. Come on. Sorry. We'd be able to create some QR codes for you in the future of this. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. So if you wanted to do this in the future, what I ask you to do is I would go through and I would create a list of items for me that you would want all of the labels printed out from. So all that's doing is please just add all these materials to the cart by just going over and hitting any item that you would like to the cart as a QR code for your site. And then once you're done, you're able to save list, save as new, and this is going to be prefab stickers. And underneath that list here, you're able to download as Excel. I just ask that you send this to Dave Kearney as an Excel list so that we can make all these stickers for you exactly what you want, or just send us a list of specific materials that you would want as a QR code sticker, and we can get those out to site to you pretty fast. Again, if you want to come to the prefab shop and try this out yourself on your phone, please just come down. We can show you.